Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of the way. You got Mr. Tate over here, so here you go.
Hola.
Yeah, he's gonna go outside and practice baseball today, so he's gonna leave us alone for a little bit. So what we're gonna do? Let me just say, I gotta do my natural intro on here, right? So see this horse's mouth up on the screen? It's there for a reason. It's because all I'm going to be doing during this is I'm going to be running my mouth. Nothing I say is going to be a fact. I'm going to be saying it just because I can, and it's my opinions and only my opinions, so please don't take anything I say to heart. Alright guys, I always like to ramble, and y'all know I like to ramble sometimes, but you ever buy something and you're like, oh, you know, it's my size, it's cute, it fits, and you get it home and it don't fit? But you're like, I'm wearing it anyways. That's me. It's cute. I'm wearing it anyways. Okay, so we're going to talk about Miss Amber Lynn because I'm behind and we're going to try to get caught up just a little bit, okay? Y'all good with that? I'm good with that, so let's go. Yeah, it is late, okay? It's late, and I film wherever I can, whenever I can, okay? Y'all forgive me.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today is going to be a what I ate today vlog style, weigh-in style.
I do not like what I ate today's. And I don't like them because I don't like that I have to say anything about her food. I really don't like talking about her food whatsoever at all because she knows what to eat and what not to eat. She just chooses to have us not judge on what she eats. Then that's her choice.
Before I forget to say, today is January 20th, so welcome to a new video.
Well, thank you for welcoming us to your new video, Miss Amber. How long is this one going to last before it says next day? That's the question.
You guys, I genuinely feel so sick right now. I feel so nauseous. It's not even funny.
Yeah, your face is a little red. It looks like you got something going on with you. It does.
I took my third semaglutide shot yesterday and I am feeling it.
So you're blaming it on the shot. It's the shot's fault, right? It has everything to do with the shot and it can only be the shot, correct?
I feel awful, and TMI, I also have diarrhea. It's embarrassing, but I really want to be...
You do understand that's a bodily function, correct? You want to be completely open about everything. But you do understand that's a bodily function, and not everybody thinks it's embarrassing. They understand that when you take certain medications, it's a side effect. And because you take that medication, you accept a side effect. You're choosing to tell everybody. You're choosing to put that out there. You don't have to. You want to.
Transparent in the semaglutide journey. It does not feel good. Like, usually I do wake up a little nauseous from the semaglutide, but it goes away, but like it's literally not going away.
I think you're trying to find every excuse out there to stop this medication, and like I said in my last video, you just need to stop it if that's what you want to do. You need to not be scaring people away, because I think, my personal opinion, I think that's what you're trying to do.
It is not going away. It is just staying there. Like, I have been awake for over an hour and I just feel miserable. So I'm not going to eat yet. When I do eat, I'll show you guys, because
if you're not going to eat yet, isn't that the medication working? Isn't that the point of it? If you're not feeling hungry and you don't want to eat yet, that's kind of the point of it. But you still have to try to eat something, even something little, and it'll benefit you.
Again, so what I ate today. Also, I want to say one other thing. I am getting messages in my DMs of you guys worrying about Twinkie, which I totally understand because so many of you guys love Twinkie. And
yes, almost everybody loves Twinkie. Everybody cares about Twinkie because you don't take care of Twinkie correctly. You don't even cut her nails. You get her on the floor and I hear... My goodness gracious, she taps more than your artificial ones.
And in a recent vlog, you guys saw her little fatty tumor on the side of her, and I know it looks worrisome because, trust me, I'm worried about it too. But this actually started forming back.
I don't remember the vlog. Do y'all remember the vlog? I seriously, I don't remember the vlog.
Back in, I would say, 2018, and it was just very small. I took her to the vet. I was like, what is this? I even vlogged about it, and they said it's a fatty tumor. It is literally nothing to be worried about, and they did warn me it'll probably get bigger.
Well, I'm glad it's nothing to be worried about, but guess what? Because your audience is who your audience is, they are going to worry about it. And me being part of your audience, yes, I'm going to worry about it. I worry about all animals. If there's a possibility of them being sick, I'm going to worry about them.
And you will get alarmed, you will get worried, but there's like nothing they can do about it. It's not cancerous or anything like that. So it is a fatty tumor. It doesn't hurt her, nothing like that. I can sense the worry. I completely understand, because like even looking at it, I'm like, oh.
I wonder if somebody just kind of tipped her off and said, hey, you know, even on Instagram or something, if it's on Instagram, she'll still bring it to YouTube and be like, I gotta address this before everybody else starts addressing this.
My poor baby. But the vets have literally said there's nothing they can do about it, because it's not harming her or hurting her in any way. But thank you guys so much for reaching out about that. Twinkie deserves all the love and the care in the whole entire world, so I do appreciate it.
Rarity deserved the same exact thing, but you didn't give it to Rarity, now did you?
That. Anyways, I'm gonna go like mope because I don't feel good, and I will see you guys whenever I plan on eating.
That's exactly when you need to see us, right? That's when you need to vlog, is whenever you have food. Yep. That's the way to be, Miss Amber.
All right, you guys, I'm finally gonna eat something. So in my last video, which was yesterday for me, but 2 days ago for you guys,
I want to apologize for my last video, for y'all that stuck with me. I want to apologize because I see Amber's food the way that I see Amber's food. I eat with my eyes. The first thing I do is eat with my eyes. I do not find Amber's food appealing whatsoever at all. It's not any kind of anything towards Amber. I just have watched Amber cook a lot over the years, and her food has never been appetizing to me whatsoever at all. So when I look at her food, I see certain things in her food, and as I said, this has just been something over a lot of years. And people have tried to cook her food before, and it has been just appalling. So that's the reason why I go about Amber's food the way that I go about Amber's food.
sorry, my camera keeps falling. I made a ground beef and potato gravy. Gravy is for the lack of a better word, but I have leftovers, so I'm going to put this in the microwave and have that.
And see, she's supposed to be a dry girl. You know what? You know, the dry girl, she doesn't like any kind of juices in her food whatsoever at all. She doesn't like, well, okay, besides when she makes chilies or soups or things like that. She doesn't like anything on her sandwiches. She doesn't like anything, I mean, if it's not supposed to have any kind of sauce on it or anything, she doesn't want sauce on it. So that's where she confuses me sometimes.
So it is currently in the microwave, but I wanted to show that I'm also having a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cherry. The bowl is hot. The bowl is hot.
She's always got to have that soda with her, doesn't she? Do you think she measured out the portion size of those? Do you think she did? I'm just asking.
So I'm just going to mix it all together and make sure it all got nice and hot. Me and my mom are the same way in the sense of we want our food so hot that it like burns our mouth. Honestly, this low-key reminds me of like shepherd's pie.
Man, you do not chew enough when you eat. It's dangerous. I'm sorry, it is. It's very dangerous if you do not chew your food a lot. You've already choked on a potato before. Do you remember that? You've choked on one. So you need to take a little bit more precaution when you eat.
So good. Okay, so my next meal, I made a bagel. So on my bagel, there is scallion. I also have bacon, some of this rotisserie seasoned chicken, some regular Philadelphia cream cheese. So that's everything that I have on there. And then I just have some Cool Ranch Doritos on the side.
What doctor told you to go to the store and buy Doritos? What doctor told you to do that? Because that's not on my diet plan. I've never seen that on my list whatsoever at all. Whenever I got taken off stuff, I got taken off stuff. But my levels aren't the best.
So I am obviously feeling quite better. I have been awake for about 6 hours now.
So the way we know that you're feeling better is you want to eat? Is that the way we're supposed to know that you feel better? Okay, thank you for letting us know that.
That was so good. Scallion literally makes everything taste a million times better. Anyways, I noticed with the semaglutide, like, I don't really have like a loss of appetite. I'll wake up, feel nauseous, and that's like the extent of it. And it's just like frustrating because I am taking this medicine to have like a loss of appetite. And if that's not happening, my question is, what is the point of me taking it?
Okay, I have a question for you. This may sound like a stupid question, okay? Y'all may think, Janet, you bought the dumbest thing in the world. You may think this. You wake up nauseous, you wake up sick, you wake up not feeling like anything, but do you wake up feeling like you want to eat? Do you want to eat? When your stomach is upset, do you want to eat? You may not, your stomach may not produce anything out, but do you want to eat? No, you don't. You do not feel like putting anything in your stomach, because if you put anything in your stomach is going to feel worse. But Amberlynn does not look at it like that. She doesn't look at it as the reason why you have stuff coming out of the top and the bottom of you is because of what you're putting in the top of you. She does not look at it like that. She looks at it as, this is supposed to be a miracle thing. You know, I want all of my hunger notions to go away. I want all the side effects to go away. I want everything to stop. But I don't want to put any effort into it. That's the way she looks at it.
I'm not going to give up. I actually messaged the provider yesterday because when you take your third semaglutide shot, you're supposed to message them to get another refill. And he literally asked me, do you want to increase your dose? And I said yes. So that means week 5, I will be doubling my dose. I am really nervous because...
Thank you for listening to your doctor and contacting your doctor before you did something irresponsible.
The sickness I feel in the morning is almost torturous. So it's like, am I just taking this medicine to feel like an hour and a half that I have the flu or food poisoning or something to that extent, and then it's not actually working for the rest of the time? These are things that I have to pay attention to because I am not going to be injecting myself with something that isn't working for the intention.
So it's not working? It's the way you look at it, Amberlynn. It really is the way you look at it. I am no professional at this whatsoever at all, but in my opinion, it's the way you look at it and the stuff that you're putting out there about this and the way that you're portraying this to your audience is nothing but full load of bull crocky to me. I'm sorry.
Of the reason why I am taking it, if that makes sense. Okay, you guys, this is a weird angle, but we're just going to talk real quick about my weigh-in today, so I'm going to post that here.
You always do weird angles, and I think you do it on purpose. I believe that you put in full body shots and you do the angles of the chins because you know that angles like these give you more views because people will take angles like these for screenshots, okay? They want all of this because you know what people say about you. And I don't do that kind of stuff because I don't think it's funny, but I know why you do it.
Okay, guys, it's January 20th. Time for a weigh-in. Alexa, what's the date today?
Good afternoon, Amberlynn. It's Monday, January 20th.
Hello. It's ready.
Now, if you don't laugh at that scale every single time it says it's ready, you are not knowing Amberlynn Lore. That's got to be the best thing ever. She has got to keep that scale no matter what. If that one goes out, she has got to get another scale. She has got to. That has got to stay part of the Amberlynn world.
All right, stepping on.
504.6 pounds.
504.6. That means I am the same. I was 504 last week too. Sorry if I sound down in the dumps. I feel extremely nauseous right now. Goodbye.
You're maintaining right now. The first week you did really good, but the problem with you maintaining is you just saying, oh, well, I'm doing good enough. I don't have to do any better. But you could do better if you put a little bit more effort in.
But I feel extremely nauseous. I do not feel good at all. So that means I'm up 0.6 from last week, but I'm down 0.2 from my 10-day weight loss. Either way, I am maintaining. And then I'm actually doing these like Instagram video Q&As right now. And someone's like,
You in these Instagram Q&As, you're trying to change the narrative of everything going on in your life currently at that moment is what you're trying to do, because you're behind on your vlogs. So whatever's happening currently on Instagram, we see a week later. So your vlogs aren't equaling out as much as you think they are.
You weigh 571. And I'm like, no, but okay, let's go step on the scale. So I did post on Instagram me stepping on the scale, and I usually weigh myself right when I wake up after I use the restroom, completely naked.
You do understand that this vlog makes absolutely no sense if you went and did that on Instagram, which you did, but now your vlog makes absolutely no sense.
But I stepped on the scale after I've had 2 meals. I have drank drinks. I have put on clothing. I'm wearing a huge...
In other words, I'm giving you a whole bunch of excuses why I would weigh just a little bit more. So you take into account every single excuse I'm giving you.
like maxi dress that goes all the way down to the floor. I'm wearing shoes. I got the earrings, and it was up like 3 pounds. And I know that's all just like normal everyday fluctuations based on like what you ate, drank, clothing, fluid retention, water retention, doesn't matter. I just did that because this person's like, you're 571. And I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Because what?
Because if they would have said how much you actually were, if they would have said, hey, you're still over 500, you would have still gotten upset. You're just happy that you could have proved them wrong, saying, what? I'm not that big. It's still the fact of you don't lose that much weight. You're a month in, and all you get to brag about is water weight. You're maintaining. And you won't look at yourself and see what you are sabotaging. You will not do that. And you need a mirror so bad to talk into, instead of talking into a camera and expecting everybody to be in that comment section telling you, oh, it's okay, Amber. It's okay. You've only been on it a month. It's okay. You need to not have that echo center down there, because a yes'em is not going to get you anywhere.
Like 571? Why not like 570? I don't know. But I'll post that right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. I normally ignore stuff like this, but I just thought it was funny because this person's like, you are 571. You aren't 570. You're not 575.
What is so funny about this? I'm just wondering, what is so funny about this? Because you're still over 500 pounds, right? You are. You're still over 500 pounds. It's just that you get to prove somebody wrong. And since you get to prove somebody wrong, it's like, yep, I'll do this. I'm going to show you all the way through.
You're 571. Like what? Oh my God. Are you like a scale? Are you like an AI scale? You can look at someone and know how much they weigh. Like, oh my God, be so for real. Like, I'm not faking my weigh-ins. I almost want to go step on the scale right now. Should we do this? Should we? Okay, hold on.
Considering you said that you will never weigh yourself live, and you're going to go do it. I know you're doing it because you see this. I see the scale right here. Are you trying to keep the audience sidetracked from what's going on in your personal life right now? I think you are.
Okay. Keep in mind,
Hello.
I've ate today. I've had food.
It's ready.
Let's turn it around. And I have clothes on. I never weigh myself with clothes. It gives me anxiety. But
All right, y'all hear the excuses? We already know roughly what she's going to weigh. She knows what she's going to weigh.
we'll do it. I also have shoes on.
$507.4 pounds.
507.4. Damn. That's like 3 pounds more than I was this morning.
See, she knew roughly what she was going to weigh. That's the only reason why she got on that scale. If she thought she was going to weigh a lot more than that, she wouldn't have got on the scale. There's no way she would have got on that scale. But also, usually she says that her sleeping schedule is messed up. So it's at what time did she get up? That's the question. Did she get up 30 minutes ago? You don't know.
And do not be alarmed, folks. See this scratch? That's from a cabinet. I'm just making my food.
Did anybody ask about that? I don't know.
In the corner of a cabinet just plummets my arm. Literally, ugh, like I saw skin on the corner of the cabinet. Not the first time that's ever happened to me in my life, but ouch. Yeah, that's that. I've been doing this whole Q&A on Instagram, and I said I would.
Yeah, you do the Q&A over on Instagram, but everybody believes that you answer your own questions. You put your own questions up there, you answer your own questions, because you don't go into depth about anything. Anything that makes you fully think and put full effort into it, you will not answer. You answer the little bitty questions. And it doesn't make you put a lot of effort into it, thought into it. It doesn't make you, go into it and put a lot of notice into your audience. If your audience is really curious about something, you don't even notice them. It's kind of like, oh, nope, I've got 15 questions of the same thing, but I've got one of these. So I'm pay attention to this one. These other ones don't matter. You know what? Quality doesn't matter to you. Quantity doesn't matter to you. The ease of it matters.
Keep it specifically for them, so that's the only thing I am going to post from there on here. But anyways, that is my weigh-in. I always weigh more during the day, and then I weigh the most at night. Like, that's normal, everyday life.
Once again, we don't know what night time is for her. And we shouldn't try to guess either.
But I just hate seeing it because sometimes I get scale obsessed. But I am only documenting my weigh-ins from the morning because those are the most accurate, and that is when anybody should weigh themselves.
No, actually, they will tell you do not weigh yourself every morning because it fluctuates all the time. You hurt your own brain power when you do that. It gets into your psyche.
All right, you guys, so I am about to drink a Fanta Zero Sugar.
Don't you love how she tells us, hey, I'm about to drink me one soda. Oh, next day. Just one. And then I'm going to go to the next day.
Hey guys, so it is the 21st. It is the next day. So,
Ooh, my goodness, Amber. Oh, Miss Amber, is this where she found out about the whole thing going off on Instagram? I don't remember the date of that. I don't. Miss Amber.
in this room and this lighting, I always look really gray and weird. Probably what doesn't help is I did a lot of crying last night, so my face feels kind of swollen. So I stopped.
I was about to say there's no way that's just lighting. There's no way. But we remember when all that PEDO stuff started happening with that file or that profile that she was following accidentally. We remember that, and we remember her trying to gaslight people and say that it was not one that she was trying to follow purposely. It was by accident. But it's kind of like, how do you accidentally follow something like that when you're only following maybe 40 people? That really got her. That really put her in a situation with this community.
Filming my what I ate today video, and I was just gonna like throw it in the dumpster and not even create a video of it. But it's like I already filmed it and I had like my weigh-in there, and
you needed the content. You needed the content. You want your videos over 9 minutes so that you can get money out of them, is what I think. I think you need money. That's what I truly believe. I think that's why you're doing cameos again. I do believe that's why you wanted to start doing merch. Because you're not throwing them around money like you used to do. You used to throw them around money here and there, and we don't see that anymore. Maybe you just don't want to. But it's also coming tax season as well.
I was showing some of the foods that I was eating, so I'm still going to keep it, but I didn't finish the rest of the day. I did have a Hot Pocket, I had a string cheese, and I had like another diet soda. It wasn't anything special.
See, she ended it. We don't know exactly how many sodas she had though. So she ended it with what she wanted to end it, and she's just telling us she had a pizza pocket. We don't know what she eats. All we know is what she tells us. We do not know for certain what she eats, just like you don't know what I eat.
So my mental health just is not the greatest right now, and I don't even want to get out of bed if I'm being honest. So I'm pretty much going to let myself rot here today.
And she knows that is not healthy, and she knows she should not portray that to people, but she got herself in this situation. So if she's going to manipulate people, she's going to manipulate the people that do not know her off of YouTube, and that is the problem with most people. They follow people only on certain platforms. So if you only know her on YouTube, you are going to be manipulated by her. You're going to only see this side. You're only going to see that she's hurting on this side. You're not going to see why she could possibly be hurting on this side.
And it sucks because I've been very motivated lately, and I've been uplifting and positive and just feeling really good. And right now, things are kind of dark over here, so.
When you do something like this to yourself, you are the only one to blame. You should not come online, and you should not pass that on to your subscribers, your viewers, your audience. You should not make them feel sorry for you. That's not what you're online for. My opinion alone. You should not be online to tell them all of your woes and your sorries. If you do it to yourself and make it your own fault, it's not their problem. Just like it's not my viewers' problems if I do something stupid and idiotic. It's not their fault. I'm not going to come on here. Just like when, Miss Katie did her thing to me, I took blame for it. I said, I know it's all my fault. I did it, but I did share with them. Okay? That's what, if you want to share, you can share, but you don't do like this. You don't become Manipulation Lynn. You just don't.
I think I'm just going to take some time to myself, and thankfully I have a lot of pre-recorded content, so you guys probably won't notice a difference.
But that's the thing. The pre-recorded content, we already know all the stuff going on with you. We find it, and we find out about it before we even know about it in your vlogs. You said that about your cameos. We knew about your cameos before you even posted it in your vlogs. It's not a good thing for your channel, Miss Amber.
Yes, I slept in what I was wearing yesterday. It's super comfortable. I really like sleeping in a long.
Honestly, I don't care what you sleep in. I don't care. You know what? Some nights I get in from baseball and it is really, really, really late, and I don't even have time to take anything off of my face. I face plant. I'm like, I will deal with it at 3 o'clock in the morning. I do not care. So I'm not going to judge you on what you wear. None of my business.
Maxi dress is what they call them. I mainly got these actually to sleep in and to just be around in my house in. I've never worn these like in public.
I understand that you don't have an exciting life. I understand that. But there's a lot that you don't have to tell people, that you choose to tell people, and when you tell people, they judge you for it. So if you don't want all the judgment you get, don't tell people. It's really that simple.
I would never. So they are comfy to sleep in. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm still wearing it, because it is very comfortable. And I was freezing at night, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my heater's up, it's working, it's on.
Go ahead. You good.
What the heck was it? Oh, that was my nose.
Yeah, this is Amber Lynn. So I don't know what's going on with the whole heating situation, but I'm glad that you have heat. I'm glad that you can stay warm. I don't know what all that's about. Because see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not caught up when it comes to vlogs.
But since I sleep next to a window, I definitely feel the cold, and it snowed and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to take some time to try to work on my mental health. And
you cannot undo what everybody already knows about you. You cannot undo it. You've got to face it. And you can get on Instagram. You can put devil horns on your head. You can go weigh in. You can, say you did it by accident. It's done. Amber Lynn, it's done. You did it. Nobody believes it was by accident except for certain followers that you have. You went members only on your live streams. You don't really have that many members. You got to understand that you have to take accountability and you have to fess up to what you did. You have to. You are an adult now. And with becoming an adult becomes having responsibilities. And one of your responsibilities is to act like an adult. When you mess up, be able to say, my bad.
I am going to allow myself to be unproductive. Even the thought of that gives me anxiety because I've been so productive lately and I'm just like really scared that I'm going to...
Lady, you're unproductive almost every single day. Your thing is... Sorry, my son is wanting to use my shower. Whatever. But you're unproductive besides on your... I'm trying to think, on your games, your puzzles, your hobbies all together. That's what you're productive on. What else do you have? You barely vlog.
Go down a path that I don't want to go down, but I just don't feel well right now. Like my mental health is so bad. All right, so I tried to do it. I tried to stay.
Lady, let me tell you something. Okay? I do not believe any of your bull honky. You want to know why I don't believe any of your bull honky? I am full-blown bipolar, okay? I was done with YouTube. I quit having fun on YouTube. And the moment I quit having fun on YouTube, you know what I did? I left YouTube. That's what I did. Because it wasn't worth it. No. I always said the moment I quit having fun on YouTube, I was gone. And guess what I did? I left. And I left more than once. It became overwhelming to me, and I left for a month. It became overwhelming to me again. I left for about 2 months. And then it got to where I just couldn't take it at all. And so I left for about a year. And I protected my mental health. So your bull honky donkey about, oh, my mental health, it doesn't work on me. It just does not work on me. I've watched you go through it several times. I've watched you blame it. I've watched you manipulate people. And it's not funny, it's not cute, and it's not cool. You need to wisen up. Like most of your viewers have wisened up. Most of your haters have wisened up. And most of us have watched you for years, so we know what you're doing.
Hold on. Just took a quick shower. I didn't wash my hair or anything, but...
Yep, no, you're not suffering from depression right now because you got up out of bed. Yep, you got up out of bed, you took a shower. Doesn't matter if you washed your hair or not, you got up out of bed, you took a shower, so you're not in depression.
I tried to just stay in bed, but I was having heart palpitations and that...
No, I suffer from heart palpitations. I suffer from major panic attacks. It completely changed my life. I changed who I was as a person, so lie to somebody else.
Happens when I have a lot of anxiety. Last night I had my first panic attack in...
Panic attack. Do you want to describe your panic attack to me, please? Laying in bed, not believing that you can get up out of bed because you think you're having a heart attack, and somebody having to carry you from the bed to the bathroom. You want to describe a panic attack to me, or you want to say you're having an anxiety attack? Completely two different things. That's why I do not believe your manipulation.
A very long time. My panic attacks started when I was 18 years old. I actually had my first one right next to my mom, and
your panic attacks, you cannot, if they are right next to your mom, you're in a ball, you're on the floor and you're shaking. Yep, and they don't last just for a short period of time.
I genuinely thought I was dying. It's like it's gone in waves where for a few years I wouldn't have a single one.
Nope, they continue in patterns.
And I don't know what it was, but actually I do know.
Yep, you always know why they're there. They're triggered.
I do know what it was. I had one last night. I mean, I was hyperventilating. I couldn't catch my breath. My jaw always gets extremely tight. Like, I could barely move it.
What about the rest of your body? What about the rest of your body? Are you just talking about, the anxiety of your heart racing and your chest getting tight and everything just pounding like an anxiety attack?
My whole body is literally trembling. Like, it is honestly the scariest thing in the world.
If it is, you'll change your entire life. You'll change your aspect on life. You'll change your outlook. You'll change everything. Because once you think that you'll no longer be on this earth, it makes you think, let me live every day to the best ability I can possibly live it, and let me be nice to people, and let me be there for people, because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And Miss Amberlynn, you do not look at life that way. So you know what? Lie to somebody else.
But it's like, as I sat there in bed, I was like, I can't let it like run my life. I can't let it like overrule me. Like, I like to get up and I like to do things in my apartment. Like, I love doing cleaning rounds.
No, you don't. Because you don't even want to clean your cat's litter box. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take Twinkie out for a walk. You don't want to do any of that because that takes too much effort.
I said I would share that with you guys because as someone who procrastinates as if they're like paralyzed, as someone who like has a very short attention span, I created years ago a way.
No, you have excuses. That's all you have, is you have excuses.
For me to be productive throughout the day, and I call them cleaning rounds. Sometimes I call them productive rounds when it's not just a bunch of cleaning. And I said that I would show that in a vlog, and
you haven't done it because you lie. You like to lie a lot.
You guys were like, yes, yes, yes. So I definitely need to do that, but not in this vlog. I want to have cleaning / productive rounds today. I also...
Today, even though you're suffering from depression, you want to have a cleaning round. Today. You didn't want to get out of bed because you were so depressed. But your mind... And you had a panic attack, okay? You had a panic attack with depression, not getting out of bed, but you can think in your mind about having a shower and a cleaning round. Manipulation, gaslighting, Lynn.
Need to do my taxes, and there's just other things that I need to do that...
Yep, you don't think of anything hard like taxes. Taxes will get you. That's why I'm saying this whole entire ordeal of her filming and her getting all this to you, and she needs your views, she needs all of this. She just said the reason why. I can tell you a story about me and taxes and all that, and let me tell you, I ain't got my story with that is nothing like what this one is going through. Nothing. She's lying.
Need to get done, and no one's gonna do it for me. I have to do it for myself, regardless of...
If you're doing your taxes by yourself, how many of y'all believe that? Huh? How many of y'all believe she's telling the truth?
How low I feel. The back of my hair is wet right here from the shower seat.
Suffering from depression, do you really care how your hair looks? Do you?
The shower cap works great for girly pops who don't wash their hair every single day, but...
You said you don't wash your hair every single day. You've said that numerous times. You have said that you only like washing your hair about every 3 days or so. That's what you've said. I'm telling you, I call her out on her stuff now. I don't let her just lie. I don't let it just go. I'm not mean to her. I call her out on her manipulation and her lies. And I used to not do that until she started the whole semaglutide thing. And then she started the pedo thing. And, you know, I've been watching her more and more, and the things that she started more and more behind the scenes. That's when I'm like, okay, all right. Let's do this the right way. Let's introduce people to the real Amberlynn. Let's have a conversation about the real Amberlynn, not who you see online. Because the other character that I covered, Miss Katie, not who you see on YouTube. The person you see outside of YouTube. I'll show you her. And so I'm doing the same thing with Miss Amberlynn.
Like, it still gets a little wet back here. I guess it really doesn't matter that much. So I am wearing another maxi dress today. And when I do that, what I like to do, I keep an outfit right next to the door for when I take Twinkie out. I will change my clothes because I'm telling you.
Why would you do that? Why? You have a dress on that goes all the way down to your feet. I understand you don't like showing your legs whatsoever at all. But you're telling me before you walk out the door you completely change your clothes? You've said more than once it's a lot of energy for you to change clothes. You've said that more than once. So I'm wondering, is it a lot easier for you now to change clothes? Because if you're taking a long garment off to put another long garment on with, I guess, a jacket or whatever, is it easier for you now to do that? Are you no longer having the breathing issues that you used to have? Because I remember those.
I will not be seen in public with this on. So I am going to end this vlog. So I am going to be productive, but I do want to just like take some time for myself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Alrighty, bye, Miss Amberlynn. Okay, guys, I've explained myself throughout this entire vlog. And, like I said, she gets to me sometimes. I am very blunt whenever it comes to her. I am. Somebody pointed that out. But I don't want her manipulating anybody. I don't want anybody following her and thinking that she's somebody great, fantastic, and, you know, they expect her to change. She hasn't changed this entire time. But I'm gonna, I'm gonna gripe about my outfit just a little bit more. Let me tell you something, okay? This is, I'll tell you right now, Miss Amberlynn don't change my mood. She don't. So, I got dry mouth, okay? So I open this thing up, okay? And I'm like, oh, this thing is so cute. Look, it's got Valentine's stuff on it, right? It's got the whole love, and it's got hearts, and it's got little lips on it. So I open it up, and I'm like so ready to wear it. Open it up, and it's a short suit. Like a suit that you step into. Now, how many of y'all okay, I've already complained about the fit of it, okay? But how many of y'all have ordered something that just looks awesome online? And you get it, and you realize you ordered the wrong thing. Like, the completely wrong thing. I didn't even order a pantsuit. I ordered a short suit. I'm cold. It's cold outside. Am I going to wear this? Yeah. But am I going to wear sweats over it? Yeah, I'm going to wear sweats over it because it's cold outside. Who does that? Me. I do that. I do that on a constant basis. Does my husband laugh at me on a constant basis? Yes, he laughs at me all the dag-blame time. Just like I bought an oversized shirt that's supposed to be baggy on me. Bought it 3 sizes too big. 3 sizes too big. It's not an oversized shirt. It's just one that goes down past my knees. I don't know. I got it in. And it's not oversized. I don't know. I have no business online shopping. I don't. And I know this. But I don't go to the stores because I don't have time. Okay? So I want to go ahead and I'm going to quit rambling now. Because this is what I'm going to do. But I am another video behind on Miss Amberlynn. So I'm going to try to get caught up if I can get my son out of the bathroom. And my husband not in my bedroom. That's what I'm going to try to do, but I'm not guaranteeing. It may be another day before I can get to you. But alright, stop talking, Janet, because that's what I got to tell myself. So I hope y'all have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today. Or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Alright, guys.